Okay. So Krishna is the best of all, the essence of all, is what he says. Okay. So, yeah. Can you read this? Here again, it is explicitly.
Here again, it is explicitly stated that Krishna is the life of all that lives. Thus, at every step we can see God. People may ask, can you show me God? Yes, of course. God can be seen in so many ways. But if one closes his eyes and says, I shall not see God, then how can he be shown? In the above verse, the hymn Bijam means seed, and that seed is proclaimed to be eternal, Sanatanam. One may see a huge tree, but what is the origin of this tree? It is a seed, and that seed is eternal. The seed of existence is within every living entity. The body itself may go through so many changes. It may develop within the mother's womb, come out as a small baby, and grow through childhood and adulthood. But the seed of that existence that is within is permanent. Therefore, it is Sanatanam. Imperceivably, we are changing our bodies at every moment, at every second. But the bijam, the seed, the spiritual spark does not change. Krishna proclaims himself to be this eternal seed within all living existences. He is also the intelligence of an intelligent person. Without being favored by Krishna, one cannot become extraordinarily intelligent. Everyone is trying to be more intelligent than others, but without the favor of Krishna, this is not possible. Where's it gone? Oh, yes. Therefore, whenever we encounter someone with extraordinary intelligence, we should think that intelligence is Krishna. Similarly, the intelligence of one who is very influential is also Krishna.
Yeah. So first thing, in first paragraph, Prabhupada is telling that people talk about, can you show me God? So Bhagavad Gita is actually talking about how one can see God. So the way we see God is through hearing the message of the Lord. Because our process is Shrauta Pantha. You sense of from? Okay, I just wanted to know that. That's it. So you can. Our process is Shrauta Pantha, as I mentioned. I think I was mentioning yesterday also. So by hearing, we can understand. So here, God can be seen in so many ways. But if one closes his eyes and says, so yeah, so one closes his eyes and just say, suppose you want to, somebody has to see sun, but if he doesn't open the eyes only, then how can he see sunshine or sun or anything? He can have no access. Just to open the eyes, right? So we recite every time, no? Om Ajnanate Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshur Amritam Yena. So the spiritual master, he opens the eyes of the disciple by giving the torchlight of knowledge, like the said. So the knowledge is received through ears. So the way to see the Lord is to open, to actually hear. So that means opening eyes will happen by the transcendental knowledge, by receiving the knowledge from the Lord and in Guru Parampara. Then only we can see God. So people are so much, they talk about this, show me God, show me God, show me God. But they're not ready to hear. So the process to see God is through hearing, but they are not wanting to, they are actually closing their eyes. Closing the eyes means what? They are not hearing. If they hear, then the eyes will be open. That those eyes we will get when we hear. So with those eyes we can see the Lord. Correct now. So that's what he's telling here. So I shall not see God. Then how can he be shown? So when somebody gives oral reception, submissive oral reception to Guru Parampara, then actually he has chance to see God. This is the way. So yeah, everybody can see God, but just come and hear. That's when your eyes are open by hearing, then you can see God. So Shastras give us actually the real darshan. This is what we are speaking also. So darshan happens through the Shastras. Shastra Chakshusha, we say. Okay, so next here very beautifully explained that, because this verse says, Bijam mam sarva bhutanam viddhi partha sanatanam. So what is that bija? No? Bija mam. I am that, Krishna is saying that I am the original seed of all existences. So original seed. So the soul. The soul is considered to be the seed, and the original seed is Krishna only. So Krishna is the original seed, and his part and parcel. There's so many living entities. So those souls are residing in different bodies. They have got their bodies, but actually the souls belong to Krishna. So he's selling seed. Bijam means seed, and that seed is proclaimed to be eternal, Sanatanam. So huge tree, so many branches, so much flower, twigs, all that you will see. But actually, the origin of that tree is because of the soul, because of the soul, correct? And that seed is eternal. So the seed of existence within every living entity. The body itself may go through so many changes. It may develop within the mother's womb, come out as a small baby, grow through childhood and adulthood. But the seed of that existence, that is within, is permanent. So seed, soul, that remains permanent. That doesn't change. And this very interestingly, Prabhupada says imperceptibly. This thing you can see, Prabhupada says many times this thing. No, is imperceptibly we change our body. So actually, all of us are dying at every moment. You see, every moment we are actually having death, because Prabhupada says in one of the place that how every moment Material Nature is giving us new body. Tuck, 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 we are getting it. Yeah. So, but it looks like the same. We are continuing the same because we know that 1/16th of a second, if two objects come, one after the one, two pictures come, then it looks like same. So they say like that. So this is like every moment, every single moment, Material Nature is supplying new bodies actually. Yeah, because we were not able to understand, because you may not see so much of significant change. But over the period of time, you'll find that the small boy has become a big man, or a young man has become an old man now. So in some period of time, you can see that some significant change one can find. And that's why Prabhupada says, when some relative will come, hey, you have grown so big, like that, he may have surprised to see, this fellow is small, he was a small boy, has become so big. So imperceptibly, time will change, all our bodies and everything, correct? But the soul remains the same personality, correct? No, yeah. So today one devotee was asking me, प्रभु आपको चश्मा नहीं लगा है, आपका एकदम आपके दिल की तरह आपका आँख भी अच्छा है, सब बोल रहे थे कुछ. तो मैंने कहा प्रभु, I told प्रभु, see, this is for some time maybe there, I don't know. Yeah. This is how much time it is going to be there, we don't know. So we can never, think that hai, sab acha chal raha hai. Nothing we can talk about. We cannot actually so much talk like that, because any time it can be taken away. Then I was telling him, this body is like a bubble only. Pluck, it will just put jayega, kab putega sound nahi aayega. So to pluck, it will just, it's a bubble, no. If you see the bubble is going, you may look like it's for so long it is there. See, it's going on. It's only pluck. Yeah. And some new bubble coming out from there. And it may plug there only. It may not even go that much of time, also. And you find that in this world, even young men also die. I was just discussing in our mentor book reading, that how even young people die. And I have seen devotees also. Like one devotee was there in IIT Mumbai, in third year or something, he left his body. Either second or third year. Another devotee, he was in PDC. He's in Harvard, he left his body. Other devotees said, one devotee was first year, he also left body. So we had first year, we had third year, we had PDC. That means, like in every, there's every chance of us to actually leave our body any moment. We don't know when we left. So, but the point is that the body is changing, body will keep changing, and we may have to give up the body also. So all these things are not going to work, you see. All our eyes and nose and tooth and all, it's only temporary there. It's all going to collapse. We have to have that very clear understanding. Now it is imperceptibly changing, we don't recognize. We think it is absolutely permanent. That is the illusion. So that imperceptible change, we are not able to perceive it. That's why we consider it to be, I'm the body and I'm going on and I exist, like that. Somehow we don't realize that actually I'm supposed to lose all that. So alert sadhaka, he will always able to see, this changing body, actually is not going to be there for long. It can just any moment will collapse. So let me not put my attention on this body, but let me put attention on the soul and deliverance of the soul and reviving my eternal love for Lord. For that sake, I'll deal with my body. That is all right. But we have to deal with the body also properly for the sake of elevation and Krishna consciousness. Not that we, don't take care of the body, don't make any, don't have any, no schedules only. So not like that. No, we don't eat only properly. We don't, not like that. It's like a vacuum. It's used like vacuum should be used properly. I think we should do it. So, but the bijam, the seed, the spiritual spark does not change. You see, the soul does not change. Soul remains the same. So Krishna proclaims himself to be this eternal seed within all existences. Yeah, because he is the essence of, the essence of the entire life, the tree is actually the soul. So Krishna can say, I'm there. Krishna is saying, I'm there. Yeah, because he's, you understand, it's like he is the essence of all life, whatever it is. Of course, he's the original seed in the sense also that he is the Supreme Lord and all jivas have come from him, that's fine. But he's the essence there, right? So yeah, so qualitatively he's one with the jiva also in that sense, correct? So he is the eternal seed within all existences. And then he also says the intelligence of the intelligent person. So that means the intelligence, whatever we see some extraordinary intelligence of some people. So one can actually appreciate the Lord, seeing that how it is Lord's intelligence which is actually being awarded to him. Lord has favored him because of some previous good karma and all that. So somebody who can see like that, he'll never become envious, right? Because he can appreciate the Lord. Whenever he sees any kind of special, extraordinary, opulence somebody exhibits in some quantity, some minute quantity. So that will only, help him to actually appreciate Krishna, how Krishna has favored him, like that. And Krishna has put me in my situation with my certain abilities and all that. And Krishna has given him certain abilities. But ultimately, this is all coming from Krishna, right? So one will not become envious of each other because he knows that Krishna has given me something which is just to me. It is completely just in the sense it is justice to me. And whatever I need for my going back to God, Krishna has given me. For whatever is given to him, for his going back to God, Krishna has given him. All the facilities are there. We can utilize that and go back to God. This is the devotee's perspective. So rather than becoming envious, the devotee will think that how I can help him to understand the purpose of life, so that he can use all the facilities what Krishna has given him, his intelligence and everything, Krishna's service, and go back to God. What do you say? Like that. So whenever we find, that's what you see when Hanumanji saw Ravana, first thought he got is what? There is such a powerful personality, such a charismatic personality. If only he could have been devotee of the Lord. Because all meant for, it could have been done such nice service to Krishna, Lord, Brahma, like that. Yeah, so devotee always feels like that for everyone. Because ultimately, this, Krishna has awarded everything and, so it could be used, especially one form of life is meant for going back to God, meant for self-realization, right? So if that purpose, if you give to people, then all that can be used in service of Krishna and they can actually perfect their life. The point what it is, so we should be able to see like that, all the vibhutis and all coming from Krishna, then we'll not become envious. That's what. But in this one, what happens? People become envious of this and they have some kind of complex, some superiority complex or inferiority complex, all this will happen. But a devotee will not feel like that. Devotee will understand, okay, all my defects in the body, all my whatever I may not have, I may lack something. Actually, that thing I don't worry because that is only pertaining to body. But Krishna has put me in a situation which is surely perfect for me to go back to Godhead. Yeah. So in my situation, I can use everything in Krishna's service and I can go back to Godhead. That opportunity is fully there with me. Same with some other fellow. He has in his situation, he can perfect his life by utilizing whatever he has got in Krishna's service. That's how everybody has the same opportunity to go back to Godhead. That one should realize. So then there will not be any kind of enviousness. So that intelligence is Krishna. Similarly, the influence of one who is very influential is also Krishna, like that. So you find somebody very influential and all that, like Narendra Modi in India. A lot of influence you see. Or maybe the President of the United States or something. So it's all actually, that ability to influence people that is also coming from Krishna. Like that. So one should recognize, how this is all coming from Krishna. So that's how one can begin to be Krishna conscious. Like our Sankarshan Das Adhikari Prabhu would say, that we would read this chapter of Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, 7th chapter. And then we'd go out and we'd see, oh, the sun and moon, this bright sunlight from the eyes of the Lord, like everything. And then here they have read 14th chapter of it also. It's okay. People are running so fast, running here and there, the more of passion. So then you can see, this is called Shastra Krishna. Then you can recognize, oh, it's Krishna's energy, material energy. And through passion now, people are actually serving Krishna, but energy Maya. And no Maya is very difficult for them to overcome this. You're getting, no? So like that, one should start seeing the world with the eyes of the scriptures, the eyes of Bhagavad. That's what Krishna is teaching. Ordinary man, how can you think of Krishna? This is the way. Krishna is giving some, understanding that how one can begin to see Krishna, just while dealing in this world, by being in this cosmic manifestation, how we can learn to begin to learn to see Krishna like that. Okay, we'll stop here, Prabhu. It's already 5 minutes over. Today we could join 5 minutes late because of ID issue. I think our Virat Kumar had joined another ID. So I was also trying to connect to this idea to put a lot of Gmail and this and that. Somehow it was not opening a meeting. But finally I got it. But tomorrow onwards, I think it should not get problem. Now we have one ID only. We'll use this one only. Huh? So, yes, Prabhu. If you have any question anyone has, then we can discuss. Otherwise, others can leave also. Yes. My question. Babaji. Yes, Prabhu. Any question? Fine, Prabhu. If no question or reflection, we will stop. Any reflection? Anybody wants to say anything? I think Virat Prabhu wants to say something. He's seriously thinking about something. Yeah. This NV point is a little deep point. You can think about it. Prabhupada lecture, one lecture Prabhupada gives very beautifully on this. Very nice lecture. There it was very striking, to understand the root of envy and everything. So Krishna consciousness is the solution of everything you see. If you can be Krishna conscious, then no anartha can stay. Actually speaking, truly speaking, the very fact, we are still, we get carried away because of all these different vices and anartha. That shows we are not yet fully Krishna conscious. Krishna conscious, because jahan surya tahan nahi maya radhika. It's very clear cut formula. Yeah. That's why you find the pure devotees of Lord, they completely become free from any kind of lustiness, greediness, anything. So, to degree we are becoming Krishna conscious, that degree we become free from all these lower modes. That is normal. That is natural. And that's a normal condition of the soul also. Okay, Prabhu? You want to say, I think, something Virat Prabhu?
I think I'm okay.
Huh?
I'm okay, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you're okay with Krishna, but not okay with Maya. I know. I know Virat Prabhu. That Virat Prabhu is not okay with Maya. That's why he's always there. In all the important events of life, like book reading, Srimad Bhagavatam classes, Sunday come to temple, so on. That's why he's okay with Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu.
You mentioned one point at the last. To the degree you become more Krishna consciousness, to that degree you stay away from lower modes of nature. So this happens over a period of time, a long period of time, right?
Yeah. Overall, you may be more Krishna conscious, but even within say a day also, when you're very Krishna conscious, you're not on the grip of modes also. Even then also it is possible. It's like Prabhu, it's like this graph, like this goes over. Overall it will go up. So overall your Krishna consciousness should go up. And in a daytime you may be like going fluctuating a little bit.
Okay.
Because it's called Anishtita Bhajana Kriya. We are Anishtita, unsteady. We are having unsteady devotional service. Sometimes we are tuned, sometimes we are not tuned. Eventually, as we become more mature devotees, then we are most of the time tuned. And most of the time you are tuned, and most of the time we are beyond modes. Means you are kind of modes lose their grip on you. And as you become more and more fixed up, then eventually modes will go only. Then not much influence of modes will be there. You're getting like this. Gradually, yeah, it's a gradual program, but still, like when you take up the process, with a powerful intensity and all that at some particular time of the day, then also you feel like liberated, correct? All of us have experienced that, some kind of liberation. When you heard the class, very powerful class, and it was very nourishing. So that time also you feel liberated. I know most are not there. But the problem, what happens when you come out, then again, the modes are just there only, and we take it. And then we don't have any internal strength much. Then again we get carried away. So our reserve of Krishna consciousness is not enough. That's why you have to feel that our reserve Krishna consciousness has to be increased by regularly reading, hearing, chanting. That's why. So intelligent devotees, that's why they will consistently do it, and they will progress like anything. After 2 years, 3 years, you see those who will come regularly for classes, regularly for book reading, regularly they do their rounds, they follow the discipline. You see, they will blossom. After 1 2 years, they will Krishna conscious reserve will be so great. Then naturally they can be very easily Krishna conscious and they will progress. And those who just come once in a while here, there, something they do, they remain well-wisher kind of people. Well-wisher means what? हाँ, हम भी ISKCON जाते हैं, हमको भी ISKCON अच्छा लगता है, हम भी जपा कर लेते हैं, हम जन्माष्टमी में जाते हैं. All that will be there. So we simply remain like witnesser only. We don't progress that way the way we could have progressed. You understand? No? So then we feel, when the new people come to temple, they feel nice. So like that we will feel nice sometimes. But other time Maya, चलो हो गया अभी time आ गया, चलो माया के गोद में बैठ के चले आएंगे. It is like Maya comes, drops us for some time to Krishna, and again we sit in Maya and we go back. So, but we don't have, you understand? Because again they'll go for the same mortal activity without having any much Krishna consciousness. That's what many times in India they have this kind of thing. They'll come, they'll go to temple, ring the bell, go back, and then again continue their movie, continue their other stuff and everything. So there is no serious Krishna consciousness because they don't hear the message that way carefully. That way consistency is the key in the Krishna consciousness. That's why you fill the reservoir of your the reserve of Krishna consciousness increases.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, okay, bro. I'll stop. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare